What's up, guys? I'm just hanging out here at my house, playing some music. My wife and kids are out of town today because my older son is actually in the National Geography Bee in Orlando, Florida right now. And he just advanced to day 2 of the National Geography Bee. So, yeah, it's pretty cool. But yeah, I'm just hanging out at my house. So you can see I've got my music equipment set up here, and I'm just kind of playing around, playing some old covers. I'm actually playing a couple shows this coming week. I have 2 shows back to back, which is pretty rare for me, honestly. I don't really play live much. For as many YouTube videos as I've done. Oh, someone's coming in the door. Well, look who it is.
Hi, Mom!
That's my friend Mindy.
It's my
She's
friend
just
Nasha.
she's a homeless person that I picked up off the street.
I'm not a hooker.
Nope, she is not a hooker. That is true. Yeah, that's my friend Mindy. She also sings. We're streaming live right now.
What?
My YouTube channel. Yep. What's up, people?
Hey.
Chat. We gotta get this Riz through the roof. I don't know. I'm just trying to talk.
You're trying to be cool now.
Trying to talk in Gen Alpha terms or something. I don't know.
Rubber gloves.
Rubber gloves?
Like a pair of rubber gloves.
Probably.
I gotta dye my hair.
You gotta dye your hair right now?
Yes.
Wow.
Don't even start with me.
Dye your hair in just the middle of
Of your YouTube stream?
No, that's fine.
I mean, even one
This
glove?
one we did have. I know we have a box of them somewhere.
Maybe in the bathroom, maybe?
It could be.
I'll look if you don't care if I look.
For hair dyeing purposes.
Yes. It's gonna be so pretty though.
What's up, guys? There's actually some people in here. Wonder if I can actually see the chat. Okay. I can see it. Jeffrey. Hello. How's it going? XD Leo YTB. Salute. I don't know what language that is, but hello. But yeah, as I said, I'm just chilling at the house here with the music equipment set up. Just playing some old covers. Figured I'd get on live because why not? It's 2025. Alright, so hello. Wait, what does that say? I don't know. This chat feature is really weird. Like, it won't even show me the messages half the time. I saw some message. Okay, I don't know how to use this. All messages. Okay, close. Man, YouTube has the worst interface ever, dude. I can't see any comments. Oh, wait, there it goes. Hello, I broke by myself when I didn't show my name out in the chat, please. I'm trying to digest that sentence. XDglio YTB. I'm French. Wow. Is that how you spell French in France? I don't know. I see this person commenting as I. They just have a black screen. Okay, here we go. Joffrey said, bro. Holly. Yeah, this is a weird chat interface that YouTube has. But, anyway. Yeah. If you want to hear any songs, feel free to request them in the chat. Always have the Modest Mouse covers on deck. Anything by Radiohead, pretty much any alternative band of the 90s or 2010s era. Hello, Raphael Chow. Man, there's a lot of French people in the chat here. How'd they get here? Glad I have some viewers in France. I don't know any French at all, so I am sorry. I'm not Jaume NYC. You know, I don't know every single language. I just know English and Spanish and a little bit of Latin. So if you know any Latin, yeah, no worries. Oh my lord, dude. I'm just crashing through these beers here like they're water, seriously. Yeah, I'm drinking some Miller Lite, you know. Ciao, I'm Italian. I guess that is that Italian and French? Okay. Well, maybe that's just something people say, you know. Like, I'm sure people from out of the country, you know, out of the Americas, the American West, you know, they probably still say howdy, right? Howdy? My dad used to say howdy. I thought he was a cowboy maybe in another life, but I'm not sure. What are you doing in there? You're literally dyeing your hair?
I'm literally dyeing my hair.
Wow. That's crazy. My friend's dyeing her hair.
And sing at the same time. How about that?
Yep. Oh, well, I guess I gotta play some music here. Let's see. What can we play? Gotta play something for the fans. Oh, yeah. Check the mic there, it's working. All right. Yep. Just in my kitchen right now, playing some old covers, whatever, you know. I am trying to check the chat, but, you know, my phone's all the way over there. I can't really see what's going on. But I will check it, and if you have any song requests, feel free to put those in there. Yep, just hanging out in my kitchen, drinking some Miller Lite. My friend Mindy is dyeing her hair in the bathroom. She just decided she had to dye her hair right now. Man, I'm actually glad my hair is falling out, you know. I'm getting a little bald spot on the top of my head. You know, that way I don't have to worry about my hair. Alright, so let me see, what songs do you want to hear? Feel free to just put them in the chat, and I'm going to go check it out, see if there's any requests. Yep, I'm here. Okay, I can speak Italian, English, and French. Well, good for you. Trilingual. Yep, that's pretty good. Italian, English, and French. Okay, well, I don't know any Italian or French except for, like, the most common phrases. That's all I got. Alright, I'm just gonna start playing a song here. Let's see. Pull something out of the repertoire. Gonna start off with some Radiohead. No, I'm not gonna do Creep. Well, maybe later, once my voice gets warmed up. All right. Let's just try this one. This is a song I usually kind of warm up with, so High and Dry by Radiohead.
You think that's pretty clever, don't you, boy? Flying on a motorcycle, watching all the ground beneath you drop. Kill yourself for recognition, kill yourself to never ever stop. Broken another mirror, turning into something new. Don't leave me behind. Don't leave me dry. Don't leave me high. Don't leave me dry. Drying up in conversation, you'll be the one who cannot talk. Oh, your insides fall to pieces. You just sit there wishing you could still make love. They're the ones who let you when you think you got the world all systems. They're the ones who spit at you. You'll be the one screaming out. Don't leave me behind. Don't leave me dry. Don't leave me high. Don't leave me dry. Oh, it's the best thing that you've ever had, best thing that you've ever had. It's the best thing that you've ever had, best thing you've had is gone away.
Thank you, Mindy, in the bathroom dyeing your hair.
You're welcome.
I don't know if anyone's watching, but if you are, thank you very much. Checking the chat here. What's going on in the chat? Hey, bro, I found your channel a few years ago from your Modest Mouse covers. You pop up in my feed every once in a while, and it's great to see you vibing out every time. Well, I appreciate that, man. Modest Mouse, that's how I started out. Just covering those songs. There weren't a lot of Modest Mouse covers on YouTube back in the day, so somebody had to do it, and I figured, why not me? Yeah, I have a special connection to that band in several different ways. Seen them 3 or 4 times that I can remember, and yeah, good experience every time. Although the one show I saw in Connecticut, the sound was very bad. I feel like I honestly could have done a better job than whatever sound guy they hired. But maybe it was the acoustics of the venue. I don't know. Who knows? But yeah, I guess, you know, since there's a Modest Mouse fan in there, play some Modest Mouse music. Let's see. What do we got Mouse. No, I actually forget how to play them all now. It's been so long. No, just kidding. I still remember how to play every single song just as well as I did back in the day, if not better. Of course, I'm not recording through a professional sound setup right now. It's just my phone there laying against a mug. You know, you gotta improvise. Let's see, what can we play by Modest Mouse? Here's a deep cut from one of my favorite EPs. One of my favorite, I consider it an album. It's got 8 songs, that's good enough. Everywhere in His Nasty Parlor Tricks. That is definitely one of my favorite albums by Modest Mouse. Let's see, how do I even play that song? Okay, I think I got this here. Alright, still figuring this out. Yeah, I love this song. Alright, here we go. I remember it now. Alright, here we go. It's capo on the 3rd fret. The whole song I just played in the E chord shape. I guess that would be a G, technically, if you were not playing with a capo. But, let's get it. Alright, here we go. This is 3-inch horses, 2-faced monsters.
Tongue tip-top to the roof of my mouth, yeah, tongue tip-top to the roof of my mouth. Bad naughty little angels come rushing out. I guess you guessed that I'd catch hell. Guess you guessed that I'd catch hell. I just caught a cold, now I'm feeling well. Well, I don't know, but I've been told. I don't know, but I've been told you never die and you'll never grow old. Said I hope you live forever. Said I hope you live forever. Don't you wish it on me? I said don't be clever. It looked like we were photographed. Looked like we were photographed at gunpoint, so I had to laugh. Well, I don't know, but I've been told. I don't know, but I've been told you never die and you'll never grow old. It's the big show. It's the big show. I don't remember the rest of the lyrics, but there's 3-inch horses running around. Alright. And that is the 1 chord Modest Mouse song. 3-inch horses, 2-faced monsters. Capo on the 3rd fret, and just play the E chord. And just, you know, add these other notes in here, and yep, that's all there is. Alright, let's see. Hell yeah. You're the man, bro. Well, thank you. You're the man, too. You're the man, too. Anybody who's watching right now on this Friday afternoon, 4:34 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm in central Pennsylvania here, in the
heart of Central PA, Amish country. Yep. We're getting ready for our 6th annual festival this year. Yeah, we've had a music festival for the past 6 years now. So, and we have this out in Sinking Valley in Blair County, Altoona, Pennsylvania. And yeah, check it out if you're in Central PA by some chance. It's called Mass in the Grass. Mass in the Grass. Just look it up on Facebook. We got a group, got an event page. And yeah, you know, Altoona has a nice budding music scene here. So, you know, we're trying to build it up with our festival and just by doing other events here. My favorite, okay, I'm checking the chat. Styrofoam Boots. Yeah, I remember how to play that. That's an easy one. Favorite album is A Long Drive. Okay. So I could do like, let's see, what's on that album? Polar Opposites, Custom Concern, Life Like Weeds. I don't know if I remember how to play that one. Sister Lives in Maine. If I happen to be out there, check it out. All right. Awesome, man. Yeah, it's a good time, you know. It's not a crazy big festival. We don't have thousands of people, but yeah, it's a nice intimate festival with maybe like 500 or so throughout the weekend, maybe a little more. And we have a bunch of local bands, and we also have some out of the area bands. Like this year, we have a metal band called Nail Bites. They're from Lancaster, PA. And they're one of our headliners, so that should be cool. They're getting pretty big, so yeah, I'll try to play. I think I can do Styrofoam Boots right now without having to practice. Alright, Styrofoam Boots, It's All Nice on Ice. Always keep the Miller Lite on ice too. Yep, that's one of our sponsors. Just kidding. Alright. Styrofoam Boots. Alright. I think I can remember this one. I barely play these songs anymore, but I played them so many times, there's no way I could forget. It's like riding a unicycle. I never forget how to do that. Alright. Gotta get the rhythm here.
But I'm told that it'll all be quite nice. You'll be drumming boots like mafia, but your feet will still fall like cross. I'll be damned. They were right. I'm drowning upside down. Feet fall like Christ. I'm in heaven trying to figure out what stack they're gonna stuff a city into and be nervous, funky laugh, and I laugh with them. I'm not sure what hats. They point and say, keep you in the back. Pushing hello, speaking that in yes. When some guy comes in looking a bit like everyone I ever seen, he moves just like Crisco Disco with 100% Listerine. He comes looking at something else for directing and everything you mean. Every time anyone gets on his brow, it makes my telephone ring. I'll be damned. Said you were right, no one's running this whole thing. He had the theory too. He said that God takes care of himself. God takes care of himself and you of you. He said that God takes care of himself. God takes care of himself and you of you. He said that God takes care of himself. God takes care of himself and you of you. what I got there.
Not bad for not having played that song in several years, but it's pretty easy. Let's see. Check the chat. The older I get, the more I appreciate the intimate shows of less than 500. I'm so ready for the 2 to 3 minutes of you screaming, "It's all right on ice." God damn it. Well, I skipped that part. Shit. God takes care of himself, and you are you. And you of you. Okay. Yep. Sometimes the lyrics are hard to understand. I definitely mispronounced or misremembered some, misheard rather. But nowhere close to what I misheard from Pearl Jam. That's for sure. I had a Pearl Jam CD back in the day, and who knows what the fuck that guy was saying. I don't know. I still don't know. Do you have or do you know modern baseball? No, I don't know modern baseball. I think I might know American football, but not modern baseball. No, that's like one of those. I feel like they're maybe kind of like an emo folk punk band or something. I don't even know who they are. They sound like, one of these modern bands that I don't know, like Mom Jeans or something. I forget. American football. Yeah. Okay. That's a tough song to play. Never Meant. That was like one of the first videos I ever did. Never Meant by American Football. It's a tough song. I actually figured out the guy usually plays it in some like weird exotic tuning, but I figured out how to play it in standard. Just gotta remember. Yeah, that might be one to come back to. I forget, honestly. There's an easy way to play it though. Just a capo on like the 3rd or 5th fret. I can't remember. What else? What other bands? Out of, maybe you've seen some of my other videos, but you can do a lot of stuff, like a lot of 90s alternative rock, even some newer pop songs, obviously anything in the Modest Mouse realm, Built to Spill, let's see, what else? Beck, The Gorillaz, Interpol, and just any, 90s alt rock. I think, as I said, I'm actually going to be playing a couple shows next week. One is at Arts Altoona, that's our local arts organization. The other one is a show I set up at our local main music establishment, McGarvey's Bar in Altoona, PA. So we'll be having a little free acoustic show there. So I'm kind of trying to get a set list together and see what I can do. I'm going to try to do mostly original songs, but here, I'll try another Modest Mouse song since I know, a lot of people like that. This is a lesser known one and kind of my own take on it, mixing things up. But
Modest Mouse and 764 Hero whenever you see fit. like you're talking about. You go to bed early and you talk to your pillow and everything you ever said. You wake up early and you live to regret it, and you're talking like you're talking about. You go to bed early and you talk to your pillow and everything you ever said. You wake up early and you live to regret it, and you wake up early and you live to regret it, and you wake up early and you live to regret it. Spend some time whenever we go wrong. When nothing is clear, tell the truth. When we see fit, and you wake up early and you live to regret it, and you wake up early and you live to regret it, and you wake up early and you live to regret it. Alright, yeah, so that's my rendition of Whenever You See Fit. Probably skipped a few lyrics, but just kind of, went with the flow there on that one.
Okay, check the. Okay. What was it called again? Mass in the Grass. Yeah, it's actually spelled weirdly for some silly reason. It's Mass, correct spelling, Mass, M-A-S-S, the letter N, and then T-H-A, the grass. If you look it up, we have a Facebook group. A lot of people post different events locally on that page. I just kind of leave it open to community events, but we also use it to promote our festival, which happens every year in August, second weekend of August. So August 8th and 9th this year, there'll be about 30, 40 bands, bunch of vendors and food trucks and a bunch of other stuff. The nice mountain view out in Sinking Valley. So yeah, it's a good time. Lots of good people there, and lots of great bands this year, being in our 6th year. Let's see. I might know this one. That would shock me because I thought I listened to everything they had. It sounds familiar. Feels like something they might have made around the time of the fruit it ate itself. Do you have different name you go under that? Yeah, I've made a couple different original things. I have one album that I did that was kind of like Modest Mouse style. That one is found at lighthouseoperator.bandcamp.com. That's an older album. I've also worked with a Russian electronic group, and I've made 13 albums under the Memory Collector solo project that I have. That's like my main solo pursuit, is that Memory Collector project. That one's just at sashafrost.bandcamp.com. Just my name, SASCHA frost.bandcamp.com. And also on the YouTube channel, there's all the Memory Collector albums in a playlist there. Basically just my musical explorations since 2010 or before. 2009, basically when I started. It's SASCHA, frost.bandcamp.com. Lighthouse operator, I'll check it out. Very dashboard vibe name. Okay. Yeah, kind of. I was just a lonesome person at the time, and I was like, yeah, I'm a lighthouse operator. I might as well be. I'm just the guy that screws in the light bulb in the lighthouse. I feel like that wouldn't be bad. That wouldn't be a bad existence. Yep, correct spelling. sashafrost.bandcamp.com. That has most of my original music that I've ever made on it. But it's all on YouTube. Been doing this YouTube thing since 2009. That's crazy, man. 2009. That was a long ass time ago. Back in those days, I was playing Halo and shit, and Call of Duty, going to college. Yeah, I was class of 2008 in my high school. Went to college at Penn State, and yeah, that was a fun time. Very interesting. What else we got here? All right, play another song. Oh, got a lot of shit in this room. Got my bike, all this music equipment. Luckily, we're moving into a bigger house, hopefully soon in the next 6 months to a year. We'll see. Alright, let's see. What else do we got? Traveling, swallowing Dramamine, feeling space, breathing out Listerine. I said that I'd tell ya that you killed the better part of me. If you could just milk it for everything. I said what I said and you know what I mean, but I still can't focus on anything. We kiss on the mouth, but still cough down our sleeves. Traveling, swallowing Dramamine. Look at your face like you're taking that dream. You think you've figured out everything. I think I know my geography pretty damn. Said what you need so you'll get more. If you could just milk it for everything. I said what I said and you know what I mean. And I still can't focus on anything. I still can't focus on anything. does. Dramamine, of course. Turned 30 this year. I feel you. 2009 feels like forever ago. Yep, it sure does. I almost wish I could go back to 2009 with the current knowledge that I have. But I don't know. The life I have now, I wouldn't want to mess anything up. I'm too used to the life I have, so can't go backwards in time and try to change things. The whistle, yeah. I don't know where that came from. I really like that little melody that plays, so I had to get it in there somehow. And yeah, haven't figured out how to do that on the guitar yet. Could if I wanted to, but I could do a lot of things if I wanted to. All right, what else we got? Let me see. I think I'd like to play some pinback, which you may have come across. You may have come across pinback if you're a fan of Modest Mouse. They were always recommended in the similar artists on, the classic streaming services, Pandora, Last FM. I don't know. That's where I was at the time. And yeah, Last FM, I think, was the platform that showed me Pinback as a similar artist to Modest Mouse. And man, Pinback, they have some awesome songs. I was very lucky to have seen them one time in Philadelphia. They almost never play like anywhere except for the West Coast because they're from there. But I saw them in Philly, so that was awesome. This one is played in a exotic tuning that I like. It's probably the most popular exotic tuning, which is Dadgad. Yeah, lots of good potential with that tuning. But yeah, I can play a song by Pinback, one of my favorite ones. I feel like it definitely has a Modest Mouse vibe. And let me see if I can remember how to play it here. Got a pretty good memory, but it's hard to keep track of all these songs. Sure it was in tune there, Don't want to do a mediocre version. I hope I can remember the lyrics too. Let's see, check the chats. Lobosh said hi. Oh, hello there. And Polymath Pilgrim, DDball, Richard Moeller. Yeah, man. Hell yeah. Running with the devil. Yeah. Alright.